Oh, there you go. Do you want to go sit
So, as I was saying a little earlier, I grew up helping my dad out quite a bit. It came time when I graduated from high school that I had to try to find a way to tell my dad I was not going to be taking over the family farm anytime soon. Now, it may sound easy, but being the only son in the family, it was actually a really tough thing for me. And as anyone who knows me knows, I'm not a very good guy when it comes to serious conversations. Like, I totally cannot. I'm just not very good at having serious conversations with folks. So what I did is I actually wrote my dad a song. And it's a song that explains leaving home when you're ready to pack up and move out. It's one I wrote that's called "A Lot to Be Said for Leaving." I've worked side by side with my old man since I was 5 years old. This morning before the sun came up, we were out in the freezing cold. I was feeding the herd, getting up my nerve to tell him my plans, but he spoke first. He said, "There's a lot to be said for leaving, even though it's been good to me. This life gets harder and harder, and it ain't what it used to be. I could lie and tell you otherwise, and I'd be proud if you wanna stay. But there's a lot to be said for leaving. I'll understand if you walk away." I've spent all my days on earth with him, and I swear he can read my mind. There's something more out there for me than barely getting by. I could see he cares more for me than carrying on his legacy, 'cause he said there's a lot to be said for leaving, even though it's been good to me. This life gets harder and harder, and it ain't what it used to be. I could lie and tell you otherwise, and I'd be proud if you wanna stay. But there's a lot to be said for leaving. I'll understand if you walk away. There's so much I could learn from my old man, and I wanna be like him someday. And there's a lot to be said for leaving, but for now I think I'm gonna stay. Whoa. All right, so what we're